All right, out for a ride today. I'm not sure if you remember this book, the lovely little Happy Valley Adventure gravel guide. Several weeks ago I went out for the first ride in the booklet, Fisherman's Paradise. The plan for this morning is to do ride number 3. They call this the Tussey Mountain Classic. It starts actually in Bollesburg, but I'm going to ride my bike out to Bollesburg and get started there. It's Arts Fest this week, and that also means it's People's Choice Festival, and for the first time in several years, People's Choice Festival is back in Bollesburg. So we've got State College with the Central Pennsylvania Arts Festival, and then right here at the Military Museum you can see the tents setting up for People's Choice Festival. Hoping to get to spend some time at both of those this week. It should be good. All right, first gravel on this gravel route is a little stretch to sneak through Bollesburg here. I don't think I've ever ridden down this laneway near the Bowl Mansion and Bowl City Brewing, and I guess parking for People's Choice Festival is also here. Zipping through Bollesburg here, just past our friends at the Mike Roost, and love this quiet little town, birthplace of Memorial Day and home of the People's Choice Festival. One of the quirks of this route is that it goes into Harvest Fields and does a loop of the beginner mountain bike trails, which I think are a little bit more technical than most gravel riders are comfortable with, but I'm gonna go see how it goes. They're familiar trails at the very least, and should be able to navigate them without too much difficulty. That doesn't work. I made it through Harvest Fields. It wasn't much fun on my gravel bike, but I'm through and heading towards Tussey, which will take me into Rothrock for the next stage of the ride. I was just thinking about how warm it was today, and maybe today was a bad day to go for a bike ride. Then got into this green, cool overhead cover, and even though I'm climbing up a hill right now, it's really lovely. It feels really good to be back in the woods. So I got out of that cool shady stretch and up into some more exposed gravel, and sweating pretty good for the trouble. But got up to this old fire tower, one of the cool landmarks for Rothrock forest, and yeah, it's good to good to revisit this place, this cool glade, and listen to the birds, rest my legs for a minute before I continue on the way. There happens to be a mountain spring here on Bear Gap Road. I've been told that it's not necessarily safe to drink if you don't have some way to get any bacteria out of it, but it is cold and refreshing, so I'm gonna give myself a head dunk. Woo! Yeah. Oh. Whew. Feels good. Whew. Something lovely about a view like that when you're in the middle of a long climb. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm down and out of Rothrock, and some nice winding roads to get back to State College. Alright, I'm just about back to Bollesburg. It's taken me a little longer to do this loop than I hoped, but it was really lovely, and definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a gravel route in the sort of 25-mile range. This trip's going to be more like 30 by the time I add in my miles from State College, but it was great, and I'm glad I got to do it. Looking forward to some more. Check out Happy Valley Adventure Bureau's gravel ride. Hope you have some good adventures soon.